I'm gonna talk to y'all about why CBN, the Christian Broadcast Network, when they do like the testimony and stuff like that, why they didn't want me. And this is those no shade towards them, but I'm gonna literally tell y'all like the process that I went through to almost getting to the place of, okay, we're gonna do your testimony, to we change our minds, we're not going to do. So first and foremost, you go online, you go to the, I want to say contact or something like that, and you submit like your story and stuff like that. I've done it before a few years ago, and then I didn't get no response back. There, no phone call. They just sent me an email saying, hey, that's an amazing story. Let God keep using and stuff like that. So it's crazy that years later, I resent it again, and now it's, okay, we're going to have somebody reach out to you. So I still have her number, actually, saved in my phone. This lady, who I'm not going to say who is, calls me and everything. She's like, hi, I'm such and such from CBN. Tell your testimony and stuff like that. We would love to get to know you, interview you and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, cool. This is great. God's opening doors. Okay. So I share my story. I tell her everything. And so while this is happening, she has to type up everything to send to the producer to know if this is something that can actually be shown on TV. Like they got to be able to recreate some of these scenes and stuff like that. As a producer, director, I understand. So we do all that and everything. And after I tell her everything, she's like, okay, this is great. This is, amazing information, stuff like that. But then she's like, were you suicidal? No, I wasn't suicidal. But I don't understand, like, why did you still come to Christ? Like, were you depressed? No, I wasn't depressed. More so, like, the whole statutory rape case thing is what really was like, yo, I gotta wake up. But I wasn't depressed and I wasn't suicidal. Like, she kept pushing this. And I'm just like, no, that's not my story. She's like, okay, but something had to happen for you to be like that rock bottom. And I'm like, yes, my rock bottom was finding out I could have gone to jail for statutory rape. That was my rock bottom. Please, ma'am, listen, that was my rock bottom. And she was like, are you like, you sure? Like, okay, I just want you to think about it a little bit longer. You sure there wasn't anything like about suicide or, were you into like heavy drugs? I was like, man, like all I did was smoke weed. And I've been stopped that before I even came to Christ. Like, no. Okay, like, were you like heavy on alcohol? I only drink alcohol when it came around being friends in the club. Like, no, ma'am, that won't me. And she was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just type this up and send it to the producers. I'm just like, okay, thank you. So she calls me. I want to say like that Monday, maybe something like that. She lets me know like, hey, yeah, we can't do your story because the producer says that, this isn't something that can be really like showcased on screen. In a sense, there's nothing that's really like that attention grabber, that hook, that, oh, wow, like this is the reason why because this thing about it, when you watch a lot of CBN testimonies, and I know some people personally that have been up there, and I'm not knocking their story. I'm glad that their story getting shown. But for them, they did go through like suicide or, deep depression, and they saw this angel appear. Like they had some crazy stuff happening, and it is good for TV. If it